Hey guys, so long time no see since I've done a video where we're like just you and me talking. If you don't follow me on Twitter or Twitch or Instagram, you probably don't know that I graduated. This last spring was my last semester of college, and so I've graduated now. I've carried on with my work study job, which was like graphic design and Google Analytics, so I'm actually doing that remote over the summer and doing other like freelance jobs. So I'm like graphic designing for most of my days and editing videos and doing lots of spreadsheets. So every now and then I do like to leave the house. I usually go to work with my mom because the campus that she works on has really nice just like tables and chairs and spaces to sit. So I'm actually going to show you guys this nice bag that I use most of the days, which I'll actually be taking to work with me tomorrow, and what I use to get most of my work done. So this is a Crozer bag. It's in like this nice dark gray. My uncle actually got me this $100 like Amazon gift card for graduation. So I was like, I need this like beautiful briefcase looking thing. It's like, it's got this nice detachable strap. So if you want to just carry it like a briefcase, you totally can. It has all these nice pockets. So there's like a top pocket up here, which I've never used, but it's like a deep pocket actually. I have napkins in here. You never know when you'll need napkins, which you'll find out when I go in the rest of this bag. There are more napkins, guys. There isn't anything else in the back. I think that this piece, this like strap in the back, is supposed to be like if you put it on a suitcase, something like that. I know people do that quite often. So let's go through this messy front pocket first. This is where I keep my glasses. I've had these glasses for a while. I wore these in high school, so I have my little cloths in there for like cleaning them. These are my little Armani Exchange. I definitely need to change my prescription on these glasses soon. I feel like I get blinder by the day, and all I do is stare at a screen. What else we got in here? We got my glasses spray. We have my charger for, this is just a general USB-C. Is that what these are called? I have other things in here. Hold on. This is for like my headphones. I think my Kindle also takes this. A couple of other things, but I have like some wireless earbuds, more napkins, which should be no shock to anybody. A nail file, which you always need, especially if you have long nails like me. I've forgotten to cut my nails for the past probably 4 weeks now. They're getting ridiculously long. I really need to cut them after this before I go back to Austin for RTX. You always need a hair tie. Oh, and this is what I pulled out earlier. I have my earbuds, but I like to have these normal ones that have like the normal headphone jack so that I can plug it into my laptop when I need it. And I don't like to carry around 2 pairs, so I have my little weird dongle for if I want to plug it into my phone. I'm still mad that that doesn't also plug into the iPad because I have an iPad Pro, but that's where these come in. I have these nice Jam something like that. They're wireless earbuds. They're very nice. My mom got them for me for like a birthday or Christmas or something. Pop those into this plug, and that's where I have a USB charger in here that you'll see in a second. Need a cube for whenever you need to charge something with a USB. Pair of random sunglasses. I think I got this from like VidCon in 2013. I wear a retainer. So I have to put my retainer in here like when I eat. This is actually my old retainer. I just went to the orthodontist this week, so I need to put my new one in there for tomorrow because I can't chew food with it in. My wallet, I have one of those like metal-ish type of ones so that if someone has like a card scanner or something, I don't know, they can't steal your numbers. It's quite nice. I like being able to pop everything in here. Got my trusty library card that everyone makes fun of me for, and like $2. I also have mints, which if you're in college, I highly recommend always having some mints with you, just because when I didn't have coffee or like tea or something in the morning, I would always pop like 3 mints into my mouth and just like chew on them and like wake myself up. It was the only thing that got me through a lot of classes. Recommend Altoids if you can handle that kind of, you know, mint and spice. Oh, and then I also take a lot of medications. So I usually pop my little pills in this little container during the day so that I can take them with my food. I just have lots and lots of little like bobby pins in here because sometimes I wear a bun. Sometimes I just pop my hair up a little bit, put on a baseball cap. But that should be it for like the front pocket, now that we have this nice disaster spread out up here. But look at that. I also have this nice Project for Awesome pin that I got from last year. It finally came in probably the beginning of this month, from December. Need a cardigan, because who knows where you go. Like if you go to a restaurant, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be chilly. It's like 100 and something in Texas right now. You're gonna be wearing a tank top. I'm usually wearing a crop top, some shorts. Need a cardigan for other places. So I always carry that around. Carry around a phone charger with a block. Carry around, this is key, but we'll come back to that in a second. Got my nice, I just had to get a new one, this MagSafe for my MacBook. I wish that the newer MacBooks still had these. They have like the one that like the iPads have now, which is like the one that's stuck in there. But these are really nice. Like, I know I've tripped over these cords all the time. I don't know how other people function normally. Yeah, this is my iPad one. It makes me so mad that this is not the same, like I said, for the earbuds. My dongle does not work with the iPad, so that's what the wireless earbuds are for. So usually when I'm working during the day, I'll put in my wireless earbuds and I'll sync them up to my iPad, and then I'll be watching like videos on there and like listening to like day in the life of like, I watch a lot of like lawyers, and I watch a lot of med school students, and so like I watch a lot of those vlogs, like productivity videos, and also just like some funhouse or like some gaming sometimes. But I'll have those playing while I'm doing like my spreadsheets. It really gets me through the day, makes it go by a lot faster. I always carry around a notepad for like any things that I need to like check off, like if my boss tells me like some edits that need to be done on a design, or if I just want to like write down my tasks for the day that I don't want like digitized, just that. Any little pen, this is just a promotional pen. This is for my mouse and my MacBook. Let me pull that guy out of here. These were just all the things that are in the center pocket. I'll show you the inside of this in a second. This is my MacBook Pro. This is my 2015 Retina display. I think it's a 13-inch with all my nice stickers. I've gone through so many cases on this guy just because they start to crack and get a little faded. And people always get mad at me because this little thing on the front right here, I have warped it so much from all of my typing. But you know what? I don't care. Everyone else cares a lot. But this is also a wireless USB mouse. It's a Logitech mouse, and it's real clicky, and it's got a really nice scroll. And so I like this for a lot of like my Illustrator projects, especially if I'm going from like spreadsheet to spreadsheet. It's really nice. Sometimes I'll put it on like my phone. My boss will send me a bunch of like contacts that need to be removed from like our email list. So I'll go through emails on here, and then I'll just have like 2 spreadsheets up on like my computer and scroll through that. Have my little GoDaddy mouse pad that says, make your own way. Nice people at GoDaddy. They wanted to offer me a job, but I could not afford to live in Austin on that pay. Housing, you guys, it's expensive. But I highly recommend this mouse, and just like having like a nice mouse pad with you really changes things. Like using the trackpad all day gets kind of ridiculous if you're doing a lot of spreadsheets or design work. And this is my baby, my pride and joy. I've named him Little Bear because he's got this little like blueberry case that I got for him. And I have this wallpaper that's this cute, adorable bear that I found on Unsplash on stream one time. But I love this, my Apple Pencil. Use it for a lot of like design work, like especially if I'm like sketching out like a logo or something. Just thinking about like how I want things to fit in together. I really like having that with me. And then if I just want to doodle during the day. Like last week I used it for my doctor's appointments. I was doing some sketching while I was waiting. Got a whole bunch of little sushi rolls. That's fun. It's really changed doctor's appointments for me. And this guy is the holy grail. Especially since I'm going to RTX next week. This is the perfect thing for cons. This is the perfect thing for long work days, if you're going out with friends. This is an Insignia portable charger. My mom got it for me for Christmas. It's got these kinds of plugs in there. So like, oh, that's the other thing. That same plug that goes to like my tablet and my earbuds can be plugged into this, and that's how you charge it. And you can put 2 USB ports into here and charge stuff. But this holds its charge really well. Like it'll take a while for like this whole block to charge, but once it's charged, like you'll be able to plug in everything into this and you'll be pretty set. So I highly recommend that. Now, I can show you guys what the inside of this bag looks like. So, like I said, really nice on the outside. I'll show you what the front pocket looks like. You've got all these little compartments. I don't really have anything to put in the compartments. I mostly just shove it in that one pocket. But in here is what I really love. It smells like the mints. Everything just smells like icebreakers. But in here, there's actually a specific pocket for the iPad, which I really like, and one for the MacBook. So I spread those out. And then this nice middle pocket where all my mouse pads and mouse and charger and everything else can go and fit like quite nicely during the day. And I honestly really love this bag and having that in the strap. I have these two other things over here which don't actually fit in the bag. Depending on the day, I'll like carry around this like big water bottle. I highly recommend having just a water bottle with you during the day. I have this Contigo one that I've had for years. It's just really nice. You can carry it around like this. So I usually just drag it around with me in my bag. And then some days I want tea. So I have this nice just thermos brand thermos that you can put like soup or tea in or coffee. I made this huge dent in it freshman year because it was in my backpack. And I fell with my backpack on over a desk, like onto the thermos in my backpack. Got a really bad bruise on my back. Bruised this guy. And you know, the rest is history. I hope that was a good what's in my bag. Nice telling of like what I do in like a work day, or at least like what I need for like my general work day. I'll be doing more like workday videos on here. I'm hoping to soon. And there will also be more videos soon. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I'd like to talk to you guys, you know, more now that I'm out of school and I have more of like my own schedule. I've been streaming on Twitch on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Most of the time. It'll be a little erratic now that RTX is coming up. But those are like my main days, and I'm on Twitter and Instagram all the time, so you guys can see like my art and poetry, my strong meme game on Twitter up on there. So I hope to see you guys soon. I love you. Bye bye.